Every time that we get to walk by the finished product, it's a good reminder because we're doing it step by step. And so there's a lot of steps to achieve before you get to this final step here. And being able to see that and walk by that keeps us moving every single day to know that, at the end, this is going to be a finished product, a nice product that somebody's going to be able to enjoy.
So I didn't bring the Buchanan, so I'm not going to do the picking right now, but we're going to do this one.
This was probably my favorite day. I've done a lot. I've done a little bit, probably in every trade in construction, but when it comes to electrical basics, outlets, switches, breakers, light fixtures, those type of things, I've done that, but wiring an entire home from start to finish, I've never done that. It was super exciting. We learned a ton. And we did the entire thing, which was really, really neat. So you know exactly how the whole circuit works, top to bottom. Being able to install wiring in your own home or in a home just in and of itself is great, and it's a really big learning experience. So for me personally, electrical is where I wanted to learn the most, and yesterday was a really good day for my knowledge.
This one doesn't matter which, because this you're just creating a loop, is really all you're doing.
Having that ability, that knowledge of how, not just what it does, but the entirety of the entire circuit and how they all work together, just way, way better. We will finish up electrical today. We need to do some finishing touches. We haven't installed any of the outlets or the switches. We haven't put the lights in. We probably won't do that until after drywall, but there's still some finishing things that we need to do on the wiring of the homes.
With one coming off of it.
Yeah, with one coming off and two into
At the beginning, what they're learning is muscle memory, right? How to do certain things. So it's an accelerated program to get them to learn how to do it, and then to practice the right ways to do it. And we add a little bit each and every time, and the reason is we don't learn a lot when you get too much in. We don't want to explode their brain. We don't want them to explode, essentially. We want them to continually learn, and then add a little bit more and add a little bit more, and then we see if they've learned based upon what they're doing. And then we know, okay, they've got it, we add a little bit more. Then they've got it, we add a little bit more. The reason is because that's what they're going to be doing out there. But we want them to have good knowledge, a good knowledge base before they get out there.
So we're reducing those 6 wires to 3 wires. That's our plan, right?
That's kind of what I wanted to get across to everybody that's going to be watching these videos, is that, this school is not just for people that have never done any construction whatsoever. I've been in construction, both residential and commercial. I've done remodeling, some sales of different homes and stuff like that. But when I talked to Clay, I told him, I said, look, here's where I'm at, and here's my dreams, here's my aspirations, and here's where I want to go with what I know. And he said, basically, it sounds like the school that I have would be perfect for you. So even people that have had years in this industry, who are knowledgeable and capable, I can tell you honestly, I have learned something, several different things every single day that I've been here. And how many times have you been able to, even if you are a professional, a career construction worker, at whatever trade that you're in, how many people can say that they've done every single thing from start to finish of that entire home, from electrical to plumbing, drywall, framing, everything?
I didn't know about doing the 2 and 1, so I ended
That's
up
fine.
doing these 3 separate ones.
That's fine because you're nailing to the bottom of the cord.
Okay.
The immense amount of knowledge that you're receiving here is only going to make you that much better when you're doing your own thing. So they have general contractors with decades of experience right behind you, teaching you what to do. That knowledge is invaluable. They have each and every trade that comes in, they'll have professionals from that trade, with decades of experience teaching you how to do it before you get there, and they'll have people watching you to make sure that you're doing it correctly. And that knowledge that they have spent decades acquiring is given to you, and that just curves your learning curves just so much quicker, and you become so much more valuable, and knowledge is power.
But the loop that you got there's enough, a little more
Okay.
would be better. Like I said, but because if somebody wanted to move that light over to this side, now you don't have enough wire. Okay.
But what we find is that we learn better when we have something to associate it to. So one of the things that people ask is, well, who should come to this school? And the answer is everyone. Doctors, lawyers, attorneys, construction workers, real estate agents, insurance agents, everyone. Everyone should have a basis of something to associate another thing to.
I see what you're saying, and then because I can't get 6 inches for a staple there,
If there's people that are sitting outside right now and you're at this level of construction and you're looking at these videos like, should I go or should I not? Absolutely. That was the question in my mind week 1. This is week 4. I've learned an immense amount of knowledge.
I nailed these in, and then I nailed these to the sides already.
And that's fine. Or when you insulate,
Even if you're in the field, this is a very, very valuable place to be, and a place where you can draw knowledge from people that have decades of experience in this field.